Welcome to Mornings on Main Street. I'm your host, Stephanie Miller. Thanks for joining us. It is all of our responsibility when it comes to staying safe on roadways. That's whether you're traveling by foot or you're behind the wheel of a vehicle. Coming up, we're going to hear from the Assistant Director with the Tennessee Highway Safety Office on how we can stay safe as we continue to move into football season when we're at college stadiums or if we're at the Titan stadiums in Nashville, and honestly, when we're at any location with a sporting event. But first, let's get a check of our headlines. Former Major League Baseball pitcher and TV sportscaster Ben McDonald was seriously injured when he fell from his deer stand during a hunt in Louisiana. He's not the only one to have this happen. Countless other deer hunters have been seriously injured, but it goes unmentioned. Check out Larry Woody's article at MainStreetMediaTN.com to read more on why deer stand accidents have become the #1 cause of hunting-related accidents. A portion of Interstate 24 in Montgomery County has been dedicated as the Andre Hunter Memorial Highway. Hunter was a 30-year-old Rutherford County native who was tragically killed by a drunk driver in Clarksville in January of 2023. The designation will apply to the stretch of I-24 westbound between mile markers 14 and 15. Montgomery County Mayor Wes Golden issued a letter of support for naming the section of I-24 in his honor. The Middle Tennessee District Fair has returned to Lawrenceburg for 10 full days of entertainment, agriculture, music, and tradition. The Rotary Run event will continue through Saturday, September 27th. And for the first time in its history, the Middle Tennessee District Fair has launched a mobile app to help guests plan their visit. You'll find that available on both the Apple App Store and Google Play. For these stories and others from our Middle Tennessee communities, head over to MainStreetMediaTN.com.
He shoots, and he scores!
Welcome back. Okay, it is football season. You have high school football starting, college football, and of course, the Titans will be at Titan Stadium playing. Are these dangerous areas?
Absolutely. And we are a football state. So we love our football. And then I watched the Titans play a preseason game, and we won. So pretty excited about that. Exactly.
Keep it up.
We won, and we got the first round draft pick. So everybody's excited about the Titans. So
Energy's high.
Absolutely. And then Vanderbilt had a great season last year as well. So we're excited about Vanderbilt. UT, always excited about UT. And then the high school. It's like you said, high school sports, full swing. But we do love our football. So the problems with that, and I keep saying problems. We can fix these problems.
Right.
We're going to these games. You're parking in the parking lot. You're being careful when you come out to the parking lot to go home. College games, pro games, you can get alcohol at the games, so that makes it even worse. You shouldn't be driving or walking impaired. So that's where you need to have a sober driver, sober walker when you're leaving. So you need to plan ahead. If you're going to drink, make sure you're with somebody who is not drinking, or you can call a ride share. Always can call a ride share. So we need to pay attention to that. High school games shouldn't be drinking alcohol at all. They don't serve it there. So in this case, you need to pay attention.
Yeah.
The pedestrians pay attention. The parents are really excited about watching their kids play, and you have high school kids everywhere at these high school games. So again, it's just a matter of everybody paying attention to each other.
What do statistics look like this time of year, this season?
Statistics, pedestrian fatalities go up, and we have the data that shows that, especially in this part of the year, because the daylight savings time gets darker earlier, 6 p.m. is a really big issue because that's when it starts getting darker. Dusk is sometimes more dangerous than nighttime because we do pay attention at nighttime. Sometimes at dusk you can see, but you can't see perfectly. So you need to pay attention there. So yes, we have a lot more people on the road, a lot more people walking because we're trying to get to these football games.
How are you hitting the football games? Like, how are you getting your information out there? Do you still have things posted at Titan Stadium,
yeah.
Bridgestone?
When I was watching the Titans play the other night, our commercial showed like 3 or 4 times. And like I said, I work with media, so I'm watching it. And then we work with all of these universities in Tennessee. And Lexington Police Department, which is in West Tennessee, last week he called the police chief in Lexington called and said, do you have anything for our billboard? And so we're putting one of our messages on their billboard at their football game because they have a jumbotron. So it's like we can put the message everywhere, and if people want it, we'll give it to them, and they're showing it. And I was really excited about them showing it at the Titans game. So, I mean, I took a picture and sent it to my daughter. I said, look, we're everywhere.
I don't think we've touched on consequences yet. So say we get, as a pedestrian, you're singled out by a cop, they realize you are impaired. What consequences could we face?
Well, with pedestrians, it's going to be a public intoxication versus a DUI versus a driving under the influence. So the public intoxication, they're going to do the breathalyzer test, and that could be an arrest there for the pedestrian. The motorist, they do the standardized field sobriety testing. That motorist, a DUI could cost you financially upwards of $10,000. So that's a lot of money to spend for doing something that you shouldn't be doing. Also, we're talking about Christmas, Thanksgiving. And this is the worst consequence. You could be having dinner with, and you don't have someone there. Maybe your grandmother's not there, your sister's not there because they were hit by a drunk driver. So the consequences, money is an issue, but losing someone is more of an issue.
So much, I say so much to keep in mind. It really isn't. It really is common sense.
Do the right thing.
Doing the right thing.
Yes.
And again, realizing that we're all on a team.
Absolutely.
Busy bee, yeah, busy bee. If you need
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I need to make a call. Hey, this is Brianna with Busy Bee. I'm giving you a call to let you know your technician is on his way.
833.
Guys, not yet. Not yet.
Busy bee, oh,
Now I'm ready, guys.
call 775-7833.
Enjoy the rest of the day and have a great weekend. We'll see you back here on Monday.